Welcome back again to Empire Total War. It's the Wallachia campaign. We're on 1745. We've still got 5 years left to go. 5 years of game time, of course. Stating the obvious there. Right, sloops to ports is the first message I've left for myself here. I need to get my sloops into ports. Now, which ones I put them in, really not too sure. He needs to go, I don't know, perhaps into this one. I really don't know where. Perhaps... where should I put him? There's nowhere else he can go, is there really? He can't go into that one because we can't get in there yet because of him. It's going to have to be there, isn't it? Unless I sort of stand him next to there. No, I'm going to put him in there. Out of the way. If I leave him out there, he's just going to be a target for somebody, isn't he? I mean, it's all right. Oh, well, in that case, I won't put him in. I'll just leave him outside because he doesn't need to repair, does he, or anything, so I'll just leave him out there. They're all repairing, aren't they? So right, okay, so that's that one. And there are more. He's in the right place doing what he needs to do there. These guys, now maybe we should repair these as well, in there. Okay, all ones that have been forgotten about, these. And now I have a port without a sloop in there. I've got a note for myself saying recruit another sloop in there, but I don't think I need to. I think I've got places where I've got more than one sloop. Here's one. Right, can he reach? Well, he can go all the way, can't he? So I was going to sort of stepping stone them across, but there's no need to, is there really? So let's just put him in there. And what else did I need to do? Yeah, I know what I need to do. Am I recruiting in here again? I'm not, am I? I think it's important that I get some troops in here. I know it costs a lot of money, but I do think it's important because this is a vulnerable place, and I might need to filter some troops through to here as well. I'm already recruiting in there, aren't I? But maybe it's a good idea to get some infantry in there as well, just to defend the place. I don't think I'm going to need them. In fact, I know I'm not really going to need them, but it's just in case anybody decides to do a chance attack, say like the Prussians for instance. They're unlikely to do it because they haven't got anybody at sea at the moment, and they don't seem to have any particularly good port systems around. I don't know, maybe I should put some spies in and go and have a look at them. Right, now the other thing I wanted to do was down here. Remember I said I'm not quite sure if I've finished this turn? Well, I hadn't quite finished the turn because I also want to... where are they? Where are they? I can't find... I thought there was a decent sized army around here. Anyway, the point is, there's nothing in there. There are only these here. Just the Phylock armed citizenry. So I'm going to send my boys over there, risking leaving this place vacant, but I'll have a look at that in a minute. Right, okay, so let's continue siege and put a general in there and go and have a look back at this. I might have to go back here and do something. Can I recruit in there? Nothing decent. Now, actually we've got one here that's lacking a ship. Do I own all? No, I don't. Let's get somebody, come on, from there, perhaps into there as well. I don't want to leave one of those exposed really, do I? But I'm thinking now about getting troops to cover Moldavia there. I can from here. I'm not sure which is the best place to bring them from. You see, this place is odd because you go through... I don't know really. What I don't want to do is attract an attack from somewhere. Maybe I need to have a couple in there anyway. Not him, these. A couple of those anyway. Just as a cover really. As for these, I'm not sure how long it takes for them to get there. This is the awkward one, isn't it, to get to. I think No, I'm going to stick with that. I'll stick with just those two in there and then see where we go. Perhaps filter some troops through to here. Right, okay, well let's go for Moldavia then. Might get a bit of a battle here. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got about 5, maybe 6 in there, so let's give it a go and see what happens, hey? We're going to have to attack him over the walls on this one, aren't we? So it could be a bit of a... Oh, great. That was going to be my battle for this video. I thought I was going to assault the walls with infantry against Firelock armed citizenry. Had it all planned out. I was going to have some infantry at the bottom there shooting up at the walls while my men went climbing the walls, but no, not to be. Right, okay, infrastructure's good. It's a good place, this Ukraine. It's worth nearly 1200, which is really good. If I look on here, I'll find, what have we got? Yeah, we've got a classical university that we need to get rid of, so let's get rid of that then. So, okay. Anything else? Classical university. No, nothing else. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to swap my tea from this side over here. I've got a fan blowing on me at the moment, which is really nice. It's cooling things down. But it seems to blow almost directly on the cup of tea, and my tea is cooling down much quicker than I expect it to all the time. Right, okay, now that's that one. Now, I worked out from a place that I can't really define very well, the name, that I can move towards Moscow. Now, there's Moscow. So there must be an army somewhere that I can move towards Moscow, which is, surely it's not those. No, it's I wonder. Maybe. Well, it's going to have to be those, isn't it? I can't think of anyone else that can get there. So, is he going to get in my way? No, we're going the other side of the river, so we're okay. Right, okay, those towards Moscow. And I'm going to bring up these here, these reserve chaps, up to the bridge. Just to sort of give a little bit of added protection to this place. Perhaps discourage anybody else from attacking me. I think I might need a few more troops in here though. What are those? Cossacks. Should we get some Cossack light cavalry? Why not? Let's get a couple of those. And have I run out of money? I've run out of money. Wow. Huh. That's it. I had no idea I was getting that low. Well, I think that's about it then, isn't it? Right. The ones who took the Ukraine, they are standing there. Let me just check all my other sloops, because I moved one, but I didn't check to see if there are any others sort of hanging around. I know there was that fleet there. They're blockading there, aren't they? So that's okay. These guys can't move because they've only just taken the place. I thought I had. Ah, it's these. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing with these. It's tempting to just put them on the ships and move them somewhere useful, isn't it? But you'll notice this has appeared, so I can't get through here. I could blockade it and go through. No, I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is move them to, or him rather. I know. I bet you they can reach here. They can in 2 turns. So not this turn. Next turn I can pop those ships out of there and then take them, can't I? So okay, let's go and have a look what we go through. We go through there, but it doesn't matter as long as I can get there, and I can in 2 turns, then all's well. Right, okay, do I get a general in there? I don't think I need one, to be quite honest, because he's not actually going to fight anybody. He's just going to pop those out of there unless somebody else appears. I don't know. Right, what I was actually doing was looking for troops that I could move, ships that I could move into safety. Just check that I've got everybody. Nah, ha. I thought there might be somebody. Oh, well, I can't know anything about those anyway. They're moving. Well, that must be it then, is it? I think that is all the ships. What are they? Just two sloops that I don't really need anymore. I think that's it, isn't it? I can't see any other ships that are at risk. They, not them, they, where are you? They should be moving. And they are. So, I don't think anybody's going to get anywhere near those. Right, okay, well let's risk it for a biscuit then, see what happens. I think, well, I haven't got enough money left anyway to do anything else, so, yeah, okay, let's go for it. Do you know, I went to reach for my tea then on the right side instead of the left. Just force of habit, I'm afraid. I don't seem to have many missionaries and, well, whatever you call them, spies or anything like that in this. But the ones I have got I'm not using very well at all. Refuse offer. Yep, I don't need anything from you, I don't think. Ah, well what might happen there? Ah, okay, of course we've got two naval battles, haven't we? I've got that army that's about to knock out that fleet from Sweden. And, is it Sweden? From Finland. No, you're not getting anything, thank you. And I've also got that fleet that's going to knock out, that dragoon that's going to knock out those ships from that island as well, just south of Sweden. And I don't know, maybe there'll be a land battle somewhere as well. I'm really not too sure. I can't see one actually. I can't imagine. Where's that? Ah. They're following me around, are they? Trying to find a university which I'm probably about to destroy before they get there. He's got loads, hasn't he? I'm sure he's got more than me, more gentlemen than me. But I shouldn't grumble about that because, you know, I am playing this on hard on purpose, aren't I? Ah, I know the other place. Quebec. I could attack those rebels. Do you remember those rebels to the west of there? Well, to the west of Quebec there. Aha. Do I do that first or do I do the ships first? So I'm pretty sure that place is defenceless in terms of fortifications. Workers riot Sweden. Well, what did they hit? A water-powered cloth mill. Right, where's the water? Oh, it's there. Ha! Straight away, repair it. Why not? And they're perfectly happy, of course, because I've got troops in there. So, okay, let's have a look at everything else then. Workers on strike, Ukraine. I don't know why. Because yeah, I destroyed the university, didn't I? There. So, where is that university? That looks like another place I need to be doing something with. Okay, church school. This one here, church school. I'm not going to do anything with those because I might run out of money. So it's not such a good idea to do anything then, is it? They didn't need replenishing because, well, basically because there was no resistance. He just capitulated against, what, 4 units? Well, we outnumbered him, but not by much. I really didn't. I wonder if maybe his walls were down or something, his defences were down. I've no idea what was going on there. Okay, workers on strike, Ukraine. That's the one we just looked at, so we're happy there. Letters of demand, Ukraine. That's okay. And workers riot, Sweden. We know about the water-powered cloth mill. We've done that. This one, trait gained. Thank you very much, I think. That was that +1 happiness and ability, was it? Okay, these are all the ones... Ah, Transylvania. Now, I raised some in there so I could move them, didn't I? So maybe I need to look at those now. I didn't realise I was going to raise another sloop anywhere. Or I'd forgotten that I had. Newfoundland's getting poor quality troops, isn't it, I'm afraid. Transylvania. That's these, isn't it? Now the idea was that I could move... Oh, they're going to take forever, aren't they? I was thinking maybe they could... defend... Look at that, they're going to go all the way around. Ah, that's crazy, isn't it? So, I should have got them from there. I really should. That was silly. He's 2 moves away from attacking me there. I might just keep those in there actually and raise a couple in here instead. Okay, and then they can move to here and defend this place, or retake it, depending on what happens with everybody else. So, right, okay. That's recruitment. Sweden. Yep. Okay. Construction. Right. Where's that one? Newfoundland. And where else? There. Yeah. That's it, I think. I don't think I need to upgrade anything else. So, right. This one, College of New Jersey. Alright, thank you very much. Now, where do I start? I can attack the rebels in Quebec. Probably find they'll just capitulate again, which would be annoying. Right, these have taken some hits. I need to replenish these, actually. Maybe I should have done that last turn, should I? Okay, let's go for him. I should maybe have gone through there. In fact, maybe I'll put something in there now. Was that a church school? Yes, it was. Right, okay, so that's those in there. Let's try for an auto-resolve first. Not an auto-resolve, sorry, a demand surrender. See what happens. Right, it's refused. So we have got a battle this time. Because they have no defences in there. And what have they got? They've just got loads of Injuns. And they've got loads of people that can throw axes at me and things. But hopefully we can shoot them out before they get anywhere near. Actually, no, they'll lay hidden, won't they? And do it the devious way. But we'll see. What can I get in here? Perhaps a couple of... perhaps even 4. Okay. Maybe even risk a couple of... General's bodyguard, household. Why can't? Oh, this is where I can't get normal cavalry, isn't it? Okay, we'll rely on. We'll just rely on those, on the infantry, won't we? So, okay, let's improve that a little. This is going to become quite a decent area for trade. This one I'm already upgrading. That's only 288. I thought it'd do better than that. Oh, look at all that trade coming through there, 8,500 almost. Wow. Okay, now these are the sea battles that I need to sort out. A couple of them. I know. What I'd like to do... right, okay, let's do this in turn. One at a time, that is. I need to take those out. That would then free up those ships, and I'd have that in there. I could then use these in an attack on here. But do I need them? Because I've got a massive fleet already tied up here. That could, well, it's there somewhere. Yeah? That could deal with them. He can pop those out, and this fleet can then deal with them. Do I pick up troops on the way, or do I get a sloop? I'm going to get that sloop to pick these troops up. And then I can bring all of those troops rather, and attack here, can't I? Aha. So he's got something in there. So I won't be able to anyway, so... Okay, never mind. The first thing is to deal with these. Right. Okay, I've got those other big ships over in the port there in Sweden as well, haven't I? So just near Denmark. What's he got in there? It's a frigate. Actually, a cannonade frigate. He might blow somebody up with that. And a brig. Mind you, it'd be a bit tall order, won't it, against first rates? But he's got a chance. The sloop's just going to have to chase people. So it's a brig and the carronade frigate that we've got to go for. So is it really worth showing this when we've got such massive ships to blow into pieces? I really don't think it is. Anyway, I'll bring you in at the stage of the battle where we're just blowing him up. I think that'll be the most interesting part. We're almost up to 20 minutes. I've got another sea battle to fight with those near St. Petersburg. Then once I've done that, it's an army battle, isn't it? It's a land battle, and I think that's going to be the most interesting of all of these, because we're fighting those Indians, and you know. So, okay, let's have some snippets of naval battles, and then we'll do the Indian battle. In fact, looking at this, we're almost there already. So let's get them in some formation, and then do a. I don't know. I might just leave him out actually, way over to the back somewhere. Here, and these 2, 3, 4 there. We'll just blow him up and then chase him with the where are they? Come on, quickly does it. They're there, aren't they? Okay, so if he does escape, I'll chase him with the sloops. With the sloop, rather. Okay, he's going to beat me for speed because it's a brig. I'm not sure how quickly the frigate goes, but certainly the brig will beat me for speed. Right, okay. But like I say, we just want to blow these ships up, and we want to take out some of their cannons so they're not shooting at us for very long. Maybe speed things up even more. Okay, to be honest with you, I don't think anybody can escape from this because we're attacking him in a port anyway, aren't we? So he's got nowhere to retreat, has he? This is where I normally like to have my well, my chain shot, really, taking out sails. I'd still like to be doing it, but notice he hasn't got any sails down anyway, so oops, hang on. This is a massive first rate. Let's go and have a look at the first shot from them. Ah! He's outranging me. One of those that fired. Right, 15 out of 26 he's got left now, so he won't be doing that so easily next time, will he? Right, okay. 15 out of 20. I don't know how many he had before, to be honest. I really don't. But he's getting shots in against here. He's taken out 2 of my guns. He's hardly affected the hulls. But we are going to smash him to pieces with this guy. Where are we up to? 0 out of 49 at the moment. But it's not going to be long before we're hitting him again. So look how much damage we've already done. He's firing a lot quicker than we are, isn't he? Well, if he's lost guns, he should have lost them on this side, really. He's now got 8 out of 26 left. So he's in a pretty sorry state, really. Has he actually got... No, he's routing, isn't he? So, right, okay, well, let's follow him round. I'll set the sloop off to... Oh, he's surrendered already, so well, ignore that one then. Right, now we've got to get that carronade frigate before he starts blowing us to bits, which he's highly likely to start doing anytime soon. Right, okay, well, let's get him coming around this way then. And we'll have him also coming around this way. He shouldn't last very long because they don't have, as I remember, very strong hulls on these things. Looks like he's making a run for it already. He is, isn't he? Right, okay, well, let's get him to chase then. To be honest, I don't think he's got a chance of getting away even. Continue. I don't know how quickly they go, but they don't normally go as quick as sloops. So this is where I like to take out sails for obvious reasons. Why aren't you... Right, okay. Come on, get him, get him, get him. Right, okay, let me speed this up a bit. I think maybe it's an idea. Have I got anything that can go quickly enough to take out those sails? He's going to get away. Maybe he's quite a quick ship then. I don't know what his manoeuvrability is actually, but I'm up to 23.5 minutes now, and it's only chasing this carronade frigate, so it's going to be a waste of time to watch. So, well, I'll show you on the campaign map what happens, but it'd be nice to get some Indian fighting on this video, won't it? So, back soon. Well, don't quite understand the result. It shows that he lost 2, but I didn't get that carronade frigate. He actually managed to get away, so don't quite know what happened there. Maybe he's not allowed to get out of a situation like that. Really don't know. But anyway, got my dragoon in there holding that place. It's now my port as well, so I can I can repair ships if I need. I can do all kinds of things. So I'll get these guys here then to... What shall I do? Shall I get them to... Oh yeah, I know. I'll get them to blockade this place here. Oh sugar, what have I done? I'd forgotten I'd even put him in there. What's he doing in there? I'd forgotten about him completely. It's just as well that I've moved him then, isn't it? Blimey. Right, okay, fleet to here. Okay, and we'll blockade. Good. Now, the plan is, crikey, I didn't realise about him, is to get this guy here to pop those out of there. Okay. Now, brilliant. What's he got in there? He's got 1 second rate, he's got a 4th rate, 5th, bomb catch, brig. It's not going to be as interesting as the last sea battle, not the sea battle on this video, but one that I've done previously, and we've still got a bit of engine fighting to do, so I might just bring you in for a couple of minutes just to see a bit of the excitement, and then I don't know, then we'll come out of it. But I'm hoping now that that channel will open up so that I can bring that big army down and attack St. Petersburg. I think we've already got, where was it we got? Ukraine. Now we're taking St. Petersburg, we've taken Copenhagen off him, we've taken Stockholm. So I think we've removed almost all his big places now. I think one of my armies was bearing down on Moscow as well, wasn't it? We were heading in that direction anyway, so I think really the days of Sweden are pretty well numbered. I wonder if I should do this in 2 lines this time instead. Maybe I will. Let's have those in 1 line. It's tricky with 2 lines. I don't like doing it, but at least it's a bit of a change, isn't it? There, and make those another line. There. Okay, so we now have 2. I've got somebody that's left out. I have. Why is he left out? That's not good. Right, okay, let's undo those again then. And then do these again. Because I'd like everybody, please. Yep. Okay, good. Oh, we got 2 and 2. That's about evenly spaced, isn't it? So, okay, let's go for him then. If I get 1 to go this side of him, and then, whoops, hang about a minute, them to go there as one group, you fool, not as individual ships. Right, and these guys to go up here. Then we should be able to get him. He can't cross the T for both ours, can he really? He's going to go for one of them, which is what he always does, in order to isolate one. And this is partly why I don't like to have 2 lines, but anyway, I've done it now, so let's see what happens. Like I said before, I can afford to lose some of these ships. Plenty of ships I've stolen already. Now, it looks like he's going to go that way, doesn't it? So, let's also go that way. And these this way. Okay, well, we're just going to hit him between 2, aren't we, really? You know, get him from both sides with just a little bit of luck. Okay, I did say I wasn't going to show this, didn't I? But here we go, I'm in the middle of it and I'm showing it, so there. What's it? The first casualty of war is the battle. Battle plan. What am I talking about? First casualty is the battle. Right, okay, that doesn't bode well, does it? I'm doing the Seal Knot commentary at the Seal Knot Major up at Wentworth Castle this weekend. Well, starting tomorrow, actually. I don't think we're doing any... Well, I know we're not doing any displays tomorrow. So it will all start on the Saturday. But it's a busy, busy itinerary, really. If anybody wants to see me do a battle commentary, an English Civil War battle commentary, I'll be doing it. I'm doing it with another chap who will be actually on the battlefield, doing a kind of commentary while the battle's going on as well. But okay, well, hopefully, in fact, no, I want ball, because I'm not going to be fiddling about. If he's going to have his sails in the wrong position, I'm not going to mess about, you know. Right, what he wants to do is split my fleet, of course. Right, okay, come on then. Look at this, what a mess. I don't like it when it does this. I really don't like it. What have we got there now? 53 out of 30. He's got some pretty bad hull damage already, hasn't he? I've got one ship that's not happy, that one there. So we'll take him off auto fire. Something's hit him. I presume he's got some, I don't know, something that fires bombs from a distance or something. I don't know. You know, from a great distance. You know, some carronade frigate type. I don't know, but Okay, again, being a little bit blasé about this, not paying too much attention to detail, well, paying hardly any at all really. Idea is just to blow up the enemy ships. Right, okay, is he okay now? I think he is, so let's get him back to firing again. Right, okay, we're on a pretty fast speed, so might need to slow this down. You see, I can't get these to come round where I really want them to go. Right, okay, let's get it down to a more normal speed so we can see what's going on. He's routing, but I hope he's just going to get blown up anyway, really, and we should be able to catch him anyway with these. So, yeah, if he goes that way, we'll catch him. And these here, come on, I can't go round any better than that. So, right, nobody's on fire by the look of it, none of mine anyway, so... Right, you also don't want to get too close to other ships, enemy ships that are on fire. That's a fourth rate. Let's just blow him to bits with ball, really, on this one. Like I said, don't mind a bruising fight, so if we... I don't think he's going to go, to be honest. I think he's going to blow up, or, you know, I don't hold out much hope for him at all. Right, okay, he's got to be surrendered, surely. Yeah, there's one surrendered. Right, fourth rate, what's that one? A brig? Surely he's going to get hammered, isn't he? Watch this brig now. Surely he's going to get absolutely murdered now by this ship. Has he got any right side? No, he hasn't. But he will have soon. Come on, please, let's have a good shot against there, because we should just blow him out of the water. Come on, bang. Yay! Now, please tell me that didn't set fire to mine. No, I think we got away with that one. Good. Now then. Now, he's still routing, isn't he? That's pretty amazing. Right, okay, these guys can, I don't know, come round. Okay. What's he getting away with now? This guy? Has he got any right side? No. 1 from 41 at the moment. That's a fifth rate. He's crossed me. That's the problem with that one. Are we going to have any right side soon? He's going to have two crossing me, isn't he, there? So I can't let him get away with that. So what's happening there? Let's turn him as well. And I think perhaps chase there as well. And this one. I can't have him getting away there like so easily as that. So you can come round still low. And you're about to blow him to bits anyway, so... Right, okay, trouble is we're getting a bit close to these enemy ships here now, which is never a good thing. Surrendered. Right, good, thank you. Right, okay. And you very soon. Yep, come on then. And that's got to be it, isn't it? He's still on fire. Decisive victory. Right, excellent. Okay, up to 33 minutes by the look of that, and we've now defeated two fleets, and it's leading to a land battle against the Indians. I think there might be other opportunities for battles, you know. Do you remember there was an army, a Swedish army, that seemed to be in the way on my track over to Moscow, so that might be a potential fight. Second rate, we'll have that one. No. I'll just take the money for those. 2,285. We're on nearly 22,000 still, so it's all looking good. Right, my army's in there. What have I got here? Right, that's the other ship I've just captured, isn't it? This is all my territory, so I should be able to... I wonder now about blockading there. I can, you know. Let's join all these up, shall we? No, actually not. I'll put him into that port and get him repaired. These can blockade. He hasn't got many ships left around here now, has he? So they can do that on their own, I think. Good. And then him. To be quite honest, he could probably blockade the other one, can't he, on his own? It'll prevent him from producing any more ships, and he's only got a sloop in there anyway. Might be an idea, you know. Just get him down to there. Yeah. I think so. Sloop's not going to tackle me, is it? So, right, okay. Do you know, they're not far away from being able to attack there. But, I wonder, what about these here? What about getting these on the ships? Huh. Ship's got to come round to there anyway, isn't he? Why can't that ship get round here? He can't. That's why. Okay. Well, we want them to do the least amount of movement possible. So, let's do it this way. All of them. Might need them if we're going for St. Petersburg. Oh dear, we can't get on. Oh yes we can. And that's yellow. Excellent. Okay, so if I get these sort of at least moving in the right way... Oh, I can't get there. Damn, I can't get there. Blast. Might have been better off just leaving them. Could they get that way? Why can't they land in there? See, that might be the best way to do it. It's because I've already got an army in there. Are they on the fleet? I wonder if I step those out a minute. Just to there. Let's see what happens now. See, these should have more movement than they, because they came all the way from there. These have only jumped onto the ship from there, so these should be able to get much closer. I want them along here. Oh, look, look. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, all the way. Oh, that's unbelievable. Look at that. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll just pop those back in there to defend it. That's just remarkable, isn't it? Right, okay, well he's got reinforcements. So there might be a little bit of a land battle when these guys appear. And he's going to appear, by the look of it, right at the back of the... No! Right at the back of me! It looks like we're going to absolutely murder him, doesn't it? Shall we show a bit of this? Because he's going to come on, isn't he, behind me? And then I can blow up the fort afterwards. I think I'll show this. So what's he got? He's got 2 lots of poor quality horse that are going to come on first. He's already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 7, so another 13 can come on. He hasn't got 13. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're all going to come on at once. Right, okay, so our horse to contend with. We're going to have these to kind of... What are those? They're lifeguards of horse. Huh, and they're going to come on right behind me. I wonder what we do. Okay, demand surrender for a start. Refused. Well, let's get into the battle, and I think, like I said, he's going to come on behind me. And it's artillery, howitzers, it's not much line infantry, but like I said, they are going to all come on at once. I'd be better off, to be honest with you, just letting them all get into the fort and then just blowing them to bits in the fort. Which is going to make a pretty boring battle, isn't it, for everybody? Yeah, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get in here and I'm going to see where he comes on. If he comes on right at the rear of me, we'll have a fight against those and it'll be a one-on battle. If he comes in some really weird obscure place on the other side of the fort, then I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait for him to get into position in there and then I'll just shell him, and it's going to make a boring one. So you'll find out when I show you the results. Back in a second, folks. Well, I'm afraid nothing much interesting happened there. I know I lost 58 men, but he didn't come up behind me. He came up to the back of my right flank, and I couldn't go into that zone because I kept getting hit by his artillery from the fort, you know. So anyway, so I left him alone, advanced towards the fort, and then of course what happened is he peeled off a couple of cavalry units and just made chance attacks towards my artillery. So I lost a few men that way, not very many at all, but the big problem came when some of his artillery got trapped in a door, and he only had a few men left on the wall, and I thought I'd charge him, and I couldn't hit him. It was really weird, you know. So it's one of those little little anomalies, isn't it, with the game, you know? But anyway, it didn't work out for me, that one. So that's that. I don't believe he got anything away from there. That's ridiculous. Oh no! I made a real effort to destroy all of his cavalry. He had one left in... Actually, I don't know how he's got 2 provincials out of there. I only remember one. One of them came away with about 5 men left, and his household cavalry came away with just 1 left. So I don't know about the other one. I don't know where he vanished to. He must have attacked and run off pretty quickly. That's all I can think of. Right, okay, have got anybody who can reach him? No, of course not. We've only just got there, haven't we? Damn. Right, okay, I could chase those out into there. It's just a brig. I could, if these can move, which they can, maybe put them onto there. Let's see how far they can move. No, not far enough. Oh, maybe somebody else can. I was just thinking maybe I can move them up to here and then come down this way, you know, but I don't know really. It's worth a thought, isn't it? You see, these guys now, they've come all the way across here. Anyway, long story, so I'm not going to bother with that one anymore. Let's have a look, see what we've got here. Yeah, okay, ELO. There might be some buildings in here that I haven't paid any attention to yet. This one, let's have a look at that one then. Yeah, okay, well, let's get a church school in there then, shall we? Very good. Now, the other one was the Indians, or Native Americans, as I was corrected last year in the summer by some children running around me. If you remember, I told you the story before. They were pretending to be Indians running around me, shooting arrows at me and things, and I threatened them with General Custer, and they said they weren't scared of custard. So anyway, it went on and on and on a bit until eventually, yeah, till how did they go? I can't remember now. Do you know, I really can't remember how I finally got rid of them. But anyway, at one point they said to me, as well as not being afraid of custard, they said to me that they're not Indians anyway. We're not Indians, we're Native Americans. So I considered myself chastised there. So anyway, it's been I don't know, a good few months since I told that story, so maybe it's fresh enough to tell again. So roll, what were they? They're trying to convert the Indians. Well, good luck to them. Right, okay, well this is going to be a battle, and I'm now up to 42 minutes. What a shame. It is going to be a bit of a murder, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He hasn't got anybody that can... well, okay, they've got a range of 40. I need to take out the medicine men, that's all. These can't fire at me, so... Okay, and... shoot him from there. He's a very posh general for them, isn't he? We have to assume that it's a French one, I think. So, assault. What was it? 3 medicine men, or was it 4 medicine men, and then 2 natives, whatever they were, and 1 general. I think that was it. Oh dear me. Now, there might have been 4 of those that can throw those axes. They've got to get pretty close, but they can get close because they can sneak up without being seen, can't they? I don't think they can get to within their actual throwing range before they fire, but throw is the best word, I think, isn't it? Right. This is taking a little bit longer than I expected it to. Anyway, early start tomorrow. I'm off to Wentworth to go and help out with the what we call the guard duty, you know, letting people in at the gate and all that. I'm wondering what to do. Oh, they're not going to be the other side of a town, are they? No, they shouldn't have a town. They should have wigwams. Somebody's going to correct me on that now. No, Native Americans didn't have wigwams. It was only certain tribes. Okay, and I'm sure you're right. Right, okay, well let's get these in front so we can get our maximum firing out of them for a start. And these as well. Perhaps here. Perhaps not there. Perhaps here instead. Yeah, okay, well, that's roughly middle, isn't it? I'm really not too bothered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I choose the third one to go in the middle, that's along there. Perhaps like that. bearing in mind we're going to be... No, actually, change of plan. We're going to have 3 in the middle there. Okay, and then we're going to expand them when we go through. So I'll have 1 here as well, and 1 over here. And like I said, they're just going to get expanded, aren't they, after the infantry's gone through. So these over here on this flank, over to there, and these over to here, and then the general in the middle. And as long as we haven't got any green dots anywhere else on here, no we haven't, then we should be okay. But let's just get these on lime shot, shall we, because they do seem to be more effective on that. And then we'll do a control M, so we've got all the infantry selected, so we can advance them when the time comes. Okay, well, let's go through there. And then when we're through, we'll form a line. It looks like the artillery are firing. Well, one of them's firing, isn't it? So that's because they're sort of... Oh, not quite over there. They're sort of over there, aren't they? Right, come on, let's let's form up roughly in line with them, so it makes a bit of sense. Across... maybe there, hey? Yeah, I think so. Is that him coming on now? It is, isn't it? He looks like he's going over that way, doesn't it? To try and find a bit of a flank. He looks like he might be trying to do the same thing, actually, so... I don't know. Maybe it's going to be the horse that defend the flanks then. Bring 1 up there. And 1 up here. Not quite so far up on the flank, yeah. And then the general perhaps over here. And like I said, I'm not worried at all about really about the number of troops that get off this battlefield, because they're all going to be destroyed anyway, aren't they? Because although they're in the open field, they're actually defending a fortification. So armed tribesmen and armed tribesmen. So what he wants to do is draw my fire on these while he brings his axemen into position, so that he can throw his axes at my infantry, or ideally at my artillery. But of course I've robbed him of that opportunity already, haven't I? You might find his axemen are way at the back over there, but okay. 120, 107. We can both hit, can't we? 1 on 1 and 1 on the other. Why not? And let's speed all that up until these other guys arrive here somewhere. Just need to watch out for them, because they'll suddenly appear in front of us. They will appear within axe range. My only trouble is that they might be close enough to fire through there at my artillery there, which won't be good, because obviously I want to retain my artillery for as long as I possibly can. So, right, okay, slow that down a little bit. He might be almost in my range now. Control M. Let's just nudge forward just a little bit. Right, okay. Main reason for doing that is for those axes. If he does decide to just go through me... Right, okay, now these guys here soon are going to have to stop firing. I do need to watch out for those axes though. Right, okay, ready to stop firing now. Okay. Because of course we're going to hit our own men, aren't we, if we shoot from there. So right, remember, we're not bothered really about what happens if they're shattered and shattered. Brilliant. Well, they're just going to disappear off the battlefield now while we sort ourselves out with whoever we're going to hit next. I think maybe we'll just shoot at one of these. They've got more men in. Let's shoot at those. In fact, we'll have 1 on the one and 1 on the other. That's good, isn't it? Okay, because I haven't got much chance of shooting our own men now, have we? So, right, Control M. Maybe a little bit further forward. Bit of a risk, but I think it's going to be worth it. Okay. Now, where's he gone? Let's speed all this up again, taking care to watch very carefully for those tribesmen that might well appear soon. If not, if the tribesmen don't appear, then I'm going to have to go after his general. Aha! What was that one? Is that one? No. That's him routing. Yeah, because his general is the only unit that's going to show. So I'm going to end up marching my infantry forward and forward and forward, and then gradually bringing up my horse behind. So, not my horse, my horse, yes, but my artillery as well. So, what was that? That's still him running away. Good. I think I have to now watch out for them. So I might need to redress my line to go and attack those. I'm just going to wait for those tribesmen to disappear off the field first. Now, was it 3 or 5? I think it was 3 medicine men that I had to take on. So come on, disappear off the battlefield, please, chaps. They're still in my range. I'm actually still firing at them, would you believe? Extraordinary. Right. Okay, it's a shame that he's got a general. Had he not had the general, what would have happened now is, well, what would happen as soon as those native tribesmen disappeared would be the next, well, the general would appear in the unit that he's with, so those axemen would appear. So, right, I'm looking at the little map at the bottom there, and I can see where my white dot is on the lower red splodge. Top red splodge is gone now, so, right, okay. Okay, so nothing else is appearing, and there's no reason why it should, far as he's concerned, because all he needs to be concerned about is his general. So let's bring my men up here. Now this is where you have to be just that little bit careful. Oh, what's that there? That's impossible terrain. Aha! Well, let's go across here then instead. Sounds like my dog's outside, actually. And she's just barked to say that she wants to be let back in. So, okay, I'm going to get myself into position, and once I get into position, provided no Indians appear, then I'll show you where I'm up to. So, hang on a second, and I'll go and let my dog in. Well, we've finally managed to tie him in. Oh, let me get the sound on here. To this part of the battlefield. Look at that, he's right at the squeeze, right in the back there. Well, this is about the closest I can get my artillery, I think. The problem is that we've got all this bad terrain around here. Of course, he knows that. And you see where we are? You see, can't get through there. We can get through there. There are bits that I can get through, but I have to sort of mess around with my line in order to achieve it, and it is a bit of a nuisance. I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to move any closer than I am already. We could try it. Be then through to there before we end up fiddling about. Are they moving? They're not even moving. Right, okay. He's moving now, isn't he? So, there are going to be all these gaps, you see. This is the big problem. Look at this. He can't go anywhere other than way over there. So he's got to come in this way, really. These guys now can move on, I think, but not very far. They can come maybe up to... Whoops. Oh dear, it's not a good position. Perhaps there. Okay, so it gets us a little bit closer, doesn't it? And then I suppose what we have to do is just sort of inch through there just a little bit further. Is he still keeping out of my range? Oh, he's down to 15 now. I managed to hit some of them. You see, if we can get them to rout, then, like I said before, the other Indians will appear, and they're the ones we really want, aren't they? So, right, okay, let's see if I can risk forming a line through here. Can I? Just there. And bring him up. Maybe not firing at the back there. Then maybe I can reform my line on this side when the time comes. Really not happy, but I think this is the only way to do it, really. Can I get these up there? Yeah, eventually. Right, okay, well I don't want to bring my artillery any further forward yet until I've got my line much straighter than it is at the moment. Okay, I think I might just risk having them on firing now, or when the time comes, and I might just risk getting these now, just these, into a single line, along perhaps here. Maybe? Yes. Okay, good. Now I might just be able to bring my artillery a little bit closer. So, there maybe? Up to there, yes. I think so. Right, okay. I don't know what to do, whether to continue with that, because we do seem to be occasionally hitting him, don't we? 13 out of 24. It would be so much nicer if we could go right to the edge of the battlefield though, wouldn't it? Just to make it that much more conclusive. Remember, of course, that the territory that the infantry were not able to go across will also pose a problem for the artillery, won't it? Now, you see that? Look at all that. Oh no, hang on. Where is it? There it is. That's it. You saw the crosses then, didn't you? Well, you will do any minute now anyway, so there we go. Actually, no, we can go, yeah, we should be okay. Let's go a little bit closer then. Okay, and then these guys, again a little bit closer. Right. Okay. Now this is going to be a problem. How do they get into the action when the time comes? I think maybe they're going to have to be here, you know. Okay. Now, speed all that up just a little bit. And then once we're in position, I can unlimber those. Let's get them both in. Right, okay, good. Now, we ought to be able to hit him wherever... Look at that, we're still short. Wow, but we're pretty close. Pretty close. Okay, well if he comes towards my infantry... Look at that, he's in a cloud, isn't he? What on earth are they doing? That's not good. Not good at all. Right, what's he got now? About 10? 10! Do you know, spot on. Now, years of misspent time playing this game, I suppose. Right, now we can hit some of the real troops. We can hit these, can't we? So, whoops, let's get to the normal speed. He can hit him, he can hit him. We'll leave the general through to the end. Now, this is only 2 of them. I'm pretty sure there's a third one of those. Now, I'm also thinking that we can hit him pretty square on when he comes near. So, I don't know what he's going to do. I think he's going to stay to the back. How many have I got there now? How many have a hit of his, I should say? 55 and 57. Only 5 and 3 so far. He hasn't got a lot of men. Of course, he's only got 60. So, it would have been so nice if I could have formed up, and I tried at first, on the other side of here. So he wouldn't be able to hit me. He'd be sort of squeezed into these little channels here where we could hit him with enfilade fire. So... Okay, what are we down to now? Still 55 and 57. Nearly there. Still 57, 53 and 49. That's better. 49 is good. Now, anywhere near? Almost. And it looks like he's going to give me a pretty good shot on him, actually. I might just advance. Slow him down a bit, just squeeze him that little bit, so he hasn't got enough room to manoeuvre over to over towards one of my flanks. Sort of close him down a little. You see how he's coming back towards the centre again there? In fact, I'm not sure if that's impassable terrain as well, actually. Okay, perhaps even a little bit closer, just to there. Yeah? Now, okay, we're going to get hit with his axes now, but I still think it's wise to do it this way. Right, okay, let's hit the general at the back there now. Because... Yeah, oh dear, right, okay. Looks like we've got him already, doesn't it? Oh, shattered and shattered. And if we hit the general, that might just do it. How many did he get of mine then? Oh, look at that, only 1. 2 there. I think he only killed 3 men in total with those, you know. So, I think there should be another one somewhere. And I can't see it at the moment. But, like I said, if we can get rid of this general, do you know, I think I'm approaching 1 hour now for this video as well. What a damn nuisance. Right. Okay, get off the field quickly, you two. In fact, even quicker than that. And then we'll put you down to the normal speed. And we'll see where your other chap is. because he'll not be far away. I'm almost certain there's another one. I really am. Come on, get off the battlefield quickly, please. We should still be hitting you. 8 out of 24. You can't take much more of that. Falling short now, aren't we? So, oh no, he's coming back into my line of fire. Well, for at least one of my guns, anyway. I'll just have to inch forward if if I can't reach him. So, come on, one shot. Let's slow you down again, so we can see what happens when it goes in. Right. Okay, that's 2 of them down. 6 out of 24. How much damage can these guys really take? And now he goes out of my firing range again. No, he's staying just inside. He's going to fall off the edge of the world anyway, isn't he, if he goes any further back, so... Come on. Right, 2, 4, 5. Okay, speed it up a bit because my video times I've gone over an hour now. Come on, please. I just want you to run, and then when you run. Aha! That's where they are. Okay, let's get those then. Good. Once I've got these out of it, these guys, then I can just advance slowly and take out his horse. Really, I'm being overly cautious. I could have advanced a lot more than this and taken the hits from his tomahawks, but I prefer not to if I can avoid it. I'd rather, manage a battle well if I can. Okay. Right. Funny when you see Indians waving flags about, isn't it, really? Just seems really strange. But we can rationalise it by saying that they're very westernised Indians, can't we? So, Native Americans. Right. Okay. When they get too close, that's the point that I'm going to hit his horse instead. I'm just checking that he's coming square onto my infantry. He certainly seems to be. .37 out of 60. I don't think he's even going to get close enough, is he, to take the fire? He's getting pretty close. I'd advance these, but I've a feeling the terrain won't allow me. Oh, we can get that close. Maybe the terrain is better than it actually looks. Right, okay. Now, guns firing somewhere else. I.e. at him. Okay. Right, and that's it, folks. Please don't rout my way, attracting the artillery fire towards my own men. That's it, I'm sure that was it, wasn't it? Yes, it was, right, okay, very good. Right, heroic victory. And I'll just go back to the campaign map. I'll cut this little bit because otherwise it's going to take too long. And here we are, got to be a bit quick about this. I only lost 2 men. I thought I'd lost more than that. Maybe some of them, well, obviously, some of them already had hits, haven't they? Had hits. I don't know what happened to my voice then. Region captured. Upper Canada, thank you very much. Yeah, okay. Ancillary gained. Clever general, right? And +2 to morale in battles. Very good. I like the sound of that. Now let's improve this. And yes, I'm going to get that in here. And yes, I'm going to improve the roads. And only 7,000 left. Things are getting tight, aren't they? Let's see if I can do something with this as well. Oh no, it's just the road, wasn't it? Actually, church schools. What church school's that? Catholicism. No, I don't want one that makes them into Catholics, I'm afraid. Not in this one. What's this? Church school. I don't want that. They've all been hit anyway, haven't they? All these. What's been going on here? Another church school. All three church schools everything's been hit here, hasn't it? These Indians have been, Native Americans, have been fighting tribal warfare for a while, I think, haven't they? There was something else. This. Well, let's do that as well. My gosh. Nearly 7,000 left now. We are draining our resources. 42,000 just over per turn. Well, that's what I'm going to get next turn anyway, so it's looking good. Did I repair this port? I didn't have one to repair, did I? That's true. There isn't a single port in there. And this one is being upgraded. So hopefully that will help carry some of the goods through there. Anyway, that's it for now, folks. We're moving along the... Oh no, what did they say? St. Lawrence. That's right, it's the St. Lawrence, isn't it? I've asked on a previous video what this one was called, and they said to me, it's the St. Lawrence, and of course it is. I mentioned the Hudson, didn't I, last time? The Hudson's much more New York way, isn't it, down here? I don't know where that is now, but there. So presumably that one there is the Hudson, and that's the St. Lawrence. Do you know, on this map, it doesn't look a long way from the Hudson to the St. Lawrence, does it? It does look like there's a possibility of joining up the two. It's probably not quite so important now as it used to be, joining up rivers, what with air travel and everything else, but anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Again, we're on the way up. It looks like now we're making inroads into the Americas, and the Swedes are on the back foot, so you never know, it might even be possible to squeeze everyone out of Europe and take two complete theatres, Europe and Asia, and perhaps the whole of South America, and perhaps even Canada. I don't hold out much hope really on this video for taking out Central America, but anyway, thanks for watching again, folks.